Wait. Huh? Oh, no, not now. Ah! Surprise, sugar tits! This bitch again. It's great to see you too, Adam. Why are you here? Oh, no reason. Just here for a little something called revenge! Why do you want revenge on me? Last month, remember? I've come to make an announcement! Adam the Angel is a bitch-ass motherfucker! Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Uh-huh. Well, I had every reason to. You pissed on my wife! Hey, you know what they say? Pissers keepers. No one says that. That's disgusting. Doesn't matter. I was super offended. I was crying in my room for hours on end. Lou tried to comfort me. I kicked her out. Emily tried to comfort me. I threw her out the window. Abel tried to comfort me. I told him he was adopted. Heck, even that twerpette Charlie tried to comfort me by sending me a gift basket with chocolates. But I don't take comfort from a demon. Okay. Did you just come all the way here to tell me that? No. I came here because I will get revenge on all of hell for what you said. And once everyone is dead, it'll be all your fault and you'll be publicly executed. I can smite you right here if I wanted to. Nuh-uh. Did you even start yet? Aha! I knew it. Sarah didn't let you attack because angels aren't allowed to attack civilians of hell out of extermination hours. Nice try, Feathers. Ugh! Damn it, how did you call my bluff so quickly? Dude, your brain is the size of your dick except way smaller. Look, I'm sorry for what I said to you, okay? Now, can we please forget this ever happened and move on? No. Adam, you're being ridiculous. Not happening. Apology not accepted. Come on, Adam. La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. La 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 la. I'm singing way too loud to hear you. La 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 la. You're such a child. Is there anything that you might want that will allow you to forgive me? Like, anything at all? Anything? I got it. There is one thing in the world that I want more than anything. Kataka, what did I just get myself into? I want you to include me in this month's PSA countdown. That's it? No money? Not even Demon's Soul? Hey, you're famous, right? Maybe in this video I can use my charm to lure your little fan base into Heaven's army against hell. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, clear the way, twerpet. Let the angel do his job. Hey, fucker! Shut up! I do the intro. Got it? Fine. You really don't know how to treat your co-host, do you? You're not even my co-host. Anyway. Hello, everyone! Welcome back to my channel! I'm your host, Kataka Cat Heathrose, and today... what are you doing? Well, what? Aren't you gonna introduce me? Your co-host? Hell no! Stand there and zip it up! Anyway, today, and I'm her amazing and glorious co-host, Adam the Angel! My favorite hobbies are killing demons, pissing in hot topics, and rock and roll! I've been working on a new song, wanna hear? No. Wonderful! Zippy. Anyway, sorry about that. Today we're going to be looking at controversial PSAs, whether they're controversial for being offensive, bloody stupid, or for no reason in particular. Sometimes PSAs deserve these controversies, while others do not, as you will see in this countdown. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get ready to rumble! the show.
Hey, good work today.
On you.
See you tomorrow.
Night. Sweetheart. Oh, you're here. You're hurt. Here.
How was he today? Your leading man?
Oh, gentle heart,
How
please.
did it feel? Did it feel real?
It's my job. Sorry, we didn't agree to that. That wasn't in the script.
Oh!
Please, I didn't agree to this.
Hey, I talked about this PSA before. Nothing special here, really. Just starts with a woman leaving the set to go home, but when she gets home, she's greeted by her significant other and starts getting beaten. But I think the biggest reason why this PSA is so charming is the twist at the end, that she was still on set. The beatings, they were never in the script. She never agreed to this. But this movie is never ending now. And the last line hits hard. Isn't it time that someone called Kat? Everything you say about this PSA seems to be positive. How come it's controversial? After this PSA was aired, it received many complaints about being too violent and scary, and it was prohibited from being played on TV. But other than that, it still seemed to receive a lot of praise, and that's something I can completely understand.
They've let you out again, have they? You worthless little cow!
Coming in.
I can't read.
Check the food.
I don't know what it says, alright?
You okay? Here, 20 quid. You worthless little cow!
I can't read. I don't know what it says.
Here, 20 quid. Worthless little cow!
I don't know what it says.
Here, 20 quid. Worthless.
It says
20 quid.
it says
20 quid. 20 quid. 20 quid. 20 quid. 20 quid.
Just like the last PSA, this one isn't really on here for a very special reason either. It starts with a woman trying to steal money from an innocent person before it cuts to the next scene where she's sent to jail. Yeah, but it only gets worse. Seemingly before this all happened, or maybe after it happened, I don't really know. She was abused by someone, probably her father, struggling in school, and passed out on the sidewalk as someone gives her heroin, quite possibly without her consent. Then it cuts back to the 2 clips we saw at the beginning of the PSA, and all these clips keep repeating and repeating until the PSA finally ends. From what I got from this PSA, I can assume that the girl was being abused at home, then had heroin forced into her body before getting addicted to the point of getting arrested, and this cycle just keeps repeating over and over again because she doesn't have anyone to turn to. Unfortunately, this PSA was banned from being shown before 9 p.m. because it was scary for children to watch. Wusses.
What's this? Hey, you had all day, have you? Hey, you've been sitting here all day watching telly? Who's touched my videos? I said, who's messed up my videos? Don't just sit there when I'm talking to you. Get out of it. Start bucking your ideas up, son. Okay, I'm telling you. Now what the hell are you up to? Look at the state of this place. Hey, look at the state of it. Look at it. What did I tell you about running indoors? Eh? What did I tell you? Where are you? Here you are. What are you up to? I just asked you what you're up to. Why do you make me do this? You dirty bastard! Get out! Get it, get going, you fucking rope! Get out of here!
Hey, I talked about this PSA not too long ago. Once again, nothing special. This PSA involves a father being up a cartoon child, presumably his son, and he keeps doing this until the end of the PSA, where after he throws the child down the stairs, he goes from cartoon to real life. The NSPCC wanted to show this kind of violence and abuse that advertising regulations would never allow. Having a cartoon child instead of a real child did enable that to happen, but it did make viewers extremely uneasy about the grim reality of child abuse. But it's right. It's true. Sadly. Real children, they don't bounce back. Not like in a cartoon. According to the director David Droga, hopefully I pronounced that last name right, despite this being a great PSA, it unfortunately received many complaints by people who suffered child abuse, saying the ad had overstepped the mark. Others said it suggested only men abuse, and it was only shown after 9 p.m. due to them not wanting kids to see it on TV. Yeah, I'm starting to see a problem here. All these PSAs are great and well made, but they get banned because of violence. I guess some people can't handle that sort of shit. Fucking cowards. Well, I wouldn't call them cowards, but it's the grim reality that nobody wants to look at. But I do agree, people will complain about anything nowadays, no matter what it is. This is getting boring. When are we gonna get to the good stuff? Oh, trust me, we're getting there.
Hey, wait! Psas, wait!
I'll never learn to ride a bike. Or get coolies. I'll never learn to fly. Or travel the world with my best friend. And I won't ever get married. I couldn't grow up because I died from an accident.
At Nationwide, we believe in protecting what matters most. Your kids. Together, we can make safe happen.
Here's one that actually turned 10 years old. This is by Nationwide. Don't they usually do home insurance? I'm just as surprised as you are. But apparently the sole purpose of this message was to start a conversation about child safety around the house, not to sell insurance, and I find that quite nice. Unfortunately, others accused Nationwide of fear-mongering parents to sell them insurance, while others were shocked by the bleak tone that contrasted with good and cheerful ads from the Super Bowl. Weird. Wasn't there another PSA that aired during the Super Bowl of the same year? The one about domestic violence? You talked about that one before, right? I did. And yeah, I do find it quite weird that this PSA was criticized for airing during the Super Bowl while that PSA wasn't. But all controversies aside, I quite like this PSA. It's quite charming and the music is nice. And props to Nationwide for trying to start a conversation that people nowadays barely talk about, as weird as it is. You say you like music, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to my awesome guitar solos. You want to take a... No. Ah, yes. The infamous Australian PSA where we see the Grim Reaper bullying for people with AIDS. That is such a weird sentence, even I couldn't come up with that. You said weirder. Anyway, the message that this PSA is trying to point out is that anyone can get AIDS, not just minority groups such as the LGBTQ community. Though because of that statement, this PSA did receive a lot of backlash, with people thinking that the comment, at first only gays and IV drug users were being killed by AIDS, was meant to be homophobic, and trying to push the stereotype that the LGBTQ community was the cause of AIDS. But I don't really think of it like that. In fact, as Antonia the Sheep put it, I think it was more so bashing the viewers for not caring when HIV and AIDS were only affecting the LGBTQ community. Honestly, this PSA is really well made. What's next?
I'd like more children off their heads on drugs.
I'd like more kids beaten senseless by their parents.
I'd like more children dropping out of school.
I'd like more suicidal children.
I'd like more child prostitutes.
I'd like more daughters sexually abused by their fathers.
Yeah, the way this PSA was made and worded, not too good for me, I'm afraid. I know that the intent of this PSA was to convince more children who are being abused to call Childline, but the way they worded it sounded more like they wanted to see children abused. They had good intentions, sure, but I definitely feel like this PSA could have been a lot better.
What have you found?
Wait for Daddy. Don't go too far.
Oh my god, this PSA is just so unapologetically stupid on so many levels. Greenpeace? Don't they normally make banger PSAs? Normally, so it's surprising to see that this abomination comes from them. I know I've talked about this PSA twice already in the past, but just to send it home how bloody stupid it is, I'll talk about it again and point out everything wrong with it. Should I get the sin counter? No, this is not Cinema Sins. This is a PSA countdown. Anyway, first of all, the CGI and acting. That's all. Second of all, the plane crash in general. Okay, PSA. Let's say that a plane were to crash into a nuclear power station, okay? But instead of pulling shit out of our asses, let's think about this logically. The plane would have been crushed due to the reactor walls being strong and thick. Even if the plane somehow did pierce the walls, it wouldn't cause a nuclear explosion as if it were a nuclear weapon, because a nuclear weapon requires a controlled explosion on all four sides of the nucleus to cause such an explosion. Oh, damn, now I can see why this PSA is so controversial. It's stupid. Anything this stupid deserves to be hated. Like you. This PSA got so much backlash that Greenpeace had to disown it. Even they themselves were disappointed with this abomination of a PSA. A company disowning a PSA? Now that's not something you see every day. Wow. Do you have any idea what was happening here? That was... Yes, it was. It was a comedy masterpiece! Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Anyway, I think it's clear why this PSA is controversial. Because of a certain man in the video. As well as showing a very explicit sex scene that I had to censor due to YouTube's strict guidelines. I guess I get what they're trying to say, sure, that Hitler and AIDS both have a high kill rate, but the way they tried to get that message across was kinda terrible and kinda freaking hilarious at the same time. I gotta admit, they're bold for doing this, especially in Germany. Also, that Hitler lookalike is pretty decent. I've never seen the guy in person myself, but jeez. That's one thing we can both agree on.
This is Jessica. She suffers from BWV-AKT boom. Boyfriend went vegan and knocked the bottom out of me. A painful condition that occurs when boyfriends go vegan and can suddenly bring it like a tantric porn star. For Jessica, it's too late.
Oh, you're back. You feeling better?
Please go to bwvaktboom.com and learn to go vegan safely.
Lots of drinking water. Energy replacement bars, very important. Plastic tarp and duct tape, just in case. First aid kit. Rope. I've got a lot to get ready here. See, ever since my boyfriend Aaron turned vegan, our weekends together, pretty exhausting. Gotta be prepared.
Hey, you ready?
Almost. I think I got everything here. I hope so. Wish me luck.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hello, internet. Okay, my name's Alexis, and my boyfriend Mike recently went vegan, and so I am trying to do my part and endure Isaac. That's what he calls his penis. You know, my ex used to just like take a pill and he'd be done in like 2 minutes, right, and watch the news. But Isaac can go like all night and then some. And so I'm just trying to do my part and get my lady bits in shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. How do you record this on here? My vagina's gonna be so buff.
Hi, I'm Johanna. I was an only child with daddy issues. I went to private school. I pledged a sorority at a top-ranked basketball university where I was also a cheerleader. And then I went on to become an intern in Washington. So yes, I like to have a lot of sex. But this new guy I'm dating, Max, he just went vegan and he is bringing it like I have never seen before. I've had 3 concussions since he switched to veggies. But now, I'm ready for anything. Oh, Max! Max!
Hey, so this is my boyfriend went vegan story. So, my boyfriend Steve, he went vegan and things have been... Okay, so the other night, right, while we were having sex, I recited The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe 49 times. 49 times. It was like, nevermore, 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 nevermore. I'm so tired, but I'm so happy. I have to call Steve.
So, a couple of months ago, I asked my husband Tom if he would go vegan, and he did. The sex has been frickin' unbelievable. And endless. And nonstop, which is the same thing as endless. Oh, and then there's this, yeah. So I asked the doctor about this, and he said it's just, it's one of those, like, unexplainable scientific, weird phenomena having to do with perpetual motion. Like those balls, those metal balls that you see on people's desks. I really never liked those balls. I'm not a real fan of those balls. Those balls eventually stop moving, right? Yeah.
I just had sex. With her. For like 6 hours. We're just now taking a break. She's, getting some sustenance, like a scone or something. Me? I'm gonna keep eating vegetables. Ever since I went vegan, I'm like a sexual superhero. Man of Steel!
Hey, come back to bed.
This is so awesome. Gotta go.
Ow. Oh. Hi. This is not moisturizer, in case you're wondering. It's special cream imported from Japan to help heal my joint pains. See, my husband Brad has recently become a vegan, and my joints have become very, very sore. He's like a sex robot with no off button. Oh man, I can't keep up. I try to trick him, take him on long walks, tire him out, exercise discipline, affection. But nope, just seems to give him more energy. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but really, I like to think of it as Brad is my challenge, He's like my biggest challenge. Brad is my Everest. My Mount Everest. He's as big as Mount Everest, too. I'm gonna climb him. But not today. I need a rest. Do they make joint cream for the uterus? If anyone knows, hit me back.
Oops. Here we go. My husband Jake went vegan 3 months ago, and we have been having sex ever since. Like, just once a day. But then it lasts all day. I mean, just a few quick breaks. I'm on one now. Because I wanted to warn you guys, there are some side effects. I sprained my knees, and rug burn, this hand thing, inner thigh bruising, outer thigh bruising, hip dysplasia. I know, I thought only German Shepherds got that. No. I lost my vision. Temporary loss of vision. Can you believe it? Then I got my vision back. Then you guys, I lost it again. It was wild. It was so great. We broke the bed. We're going to have to get a new bed, but I wanted a new bed anyway. Broke the dining room table. So we have to replace that. I'd like a new coffee table. So I'm going to work on that one. And we broke the bathroom sink. It doesn't support the weight of 2 people, FYI. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, get you prepared, because there are some things you wouldn't think of. But you guys, get your man to go vegan. You'll save a cow, but you will wear out your kitty. I have to go. I'm pretty busy getting some. So, all right, I'll talk to you later.
Ugh. This PSC just makes me feel sick to my stomach, especially with how gross these men act. At first, this is made out to look like a domestic violence PSA. But knowing PETA, they find a way to be disrespectful about the topic by saying that she got an injury because she was having sex with her now vegan boyfriend. Also, the man in this PSA is just a creep. It's the vibe he gives off. And to make it worse, PETA also made PSAs with mock interviews of people saying how their sex life has improved ever since their significant other went vegan. Yeah, the fact that someone named their penis just sounds kinda cringe, and the lady seemingly getting off from saying nevermore. Think of a less nerd word! And the grotesque descriptions of all the videos. Yikes. Some people find these as both vegan and domestic violence PSAs, but I will never see this as the latter. They don't belong in that category, ever. The way they treat the problem, it's just... ugh. And heck, you don't even need to be vegan to have good head. All I eat are ribs, and I'm a mean, lean, love-making machine. Although, those ribs will one day go to your thighs, and you'll become puffed up like a balloon, and nobody will want to date you. Come on! Everyone loves that Nikocado look these days. You think I can make a statement? Absolutely not.
He's fun, he's cute, he's crazy. He's My Little Puppy. Hours of fun for all the family. My Little Puppy comes completely unhouse trained and enjoys being taken for lots of walks, needs feeding on a regular basis, and requires endless love and attention. And when all the fun's over, he's easily stored away.
Report now to the RSPCA.
Do get what this PSA is trying to tell us, marketing puppies like a toy advertisement, then giving us that severe whiplash at the end that pets are not toys and they shouldn't be treated as such, as well as showing that taking care of a puppy requires far more responsibility than it seems, and that you can't just start ignoring and abandoning it once the job gets tough or they're not a cute puppy anymore. But I think they went a little hard on the ending. Throwing a puppy into the water? Yikes. Look, throwing babies in the water, that's fine, but we draw the line at puppies. How about we just don't throw babies or puppies in the water? Then what am I gonna do on Saturdays? Do stuff that a normal person would? I'm not a normal person, I'm an angel! Okay, whatever, but I thought you would be the first person to kick a puppy if it ever got in your way. Oh wow, you think so highly of me, Kataka. Good to know. Anyway, this PSA got so much backlash that the RSPCA had to make a newer version with the part where the man throws the puppy in the water is cut out. It's good that they did that. This could have been avoided sooner if you had used your head. This PSA is pretty bad when it comes to the controversy, but there is one more PSA from the same organization that does it much worse.
Please give us a pound, or we'll have to pull the trigger.
Wow, this PSA is iconic for all the wrong reasons. Hey, yeah, RSPCA, I don't think that pointing a gun at a puppy for the sake of the commercial was a good idea. Seriously, did no one in the boarding room think of saying something along the lines of, oh, maybe we shouldn't point a gun at a goddamn puppy? Heck, the poor thing looked genuinely terrified. I really do feel for it. I get that the message was that the more money you donate to the RSPCA, the less animals they'll have to put down, but yikes. Just like the last PSA from the RSPCA, this PSA got so much backlash that they were forced to remake it and cut out the part where the gun was pointed at the dog's head. Yeah, smart move, but definitely not your smartest move at the same time, RSPCA.
New dairy product being launched. Hi, come in and take a seat. Thanks for coming. So this is a focus group for a new dairy brand. Would you like to try new milk? Give it a try.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, it's for you. Tell me what you think. Have a taste.
Tastes kind of sweet as well.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, Jersey milk is nice. White. It seems whiter than white.
This is a smooth. It's like a milkshake, basically, but smooth. That's regular cow's milk?
It's dog's milk.
What? Fuck me. What do you mean that's dog's milk?
Dog milk? Milk for dogs? Why you give me, I drink dog milk. You mean that this is produced by a dog?
You should have said that first.
Promoting dog milk now.
Dog milk.
Instead of cow milk.
Yes.
Shame. Milk from dogs.
Would you ever drink that madness?
No.
Never.
No.
Never. Would you drink it?
You know there's pus in cow's milk.
What do you mean by pus? Is that like a fat?
Like pus, like stuff you get from boils.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
No.
Wow.
There will be a big advertising campaign that will explain all of this.
Don't use that picture.
It's disgusting.
Are you being serious?
Oh, no way! Is that actual dog's milk? Fortunately, from what I heard, it thankfully wasn't. But it's still messed up to lie to people and make them think that they just drink dog's milk. Listen, PETA, the reason why we drink milk from cows and not dogs because 1, dogs are domesticated animals. They're pets. 2, that would be disgusting. And 3, cows are manufactured to give milk, and people need milk in their daily lives to grow strong bones. You saw that one ad where the old man broke his back in front of 2 children from not drinking milk, right? We need milk or else our bones will become too brittle to function. I guess I do find it a bit strange that cows are the only animals expected to give milk. But hey, if you find it icky, I don't know, drink almond milk. Just don't try and bash other people because they like milk. If I were the people in this PSA, I would have thrown the cup on the ground, watched the cup shatter into millions of teeny-weeny pieces, watch it all go into the faces of the people who gave me the milk, spit on their faces, and leave while I call the cops, and possibly sue them later down the line. Damn, hardcore.
Right, kids, just before you go, there's a brilliant idea in the air that I'd like to run by you. Now, it's called 10-10. The idea is everyone starts cutting their carbon emissions by 10%, thus keeping the planet safe for everyone, eventually. Now, this hasn't got to be a huge thing, but I would love it if you and your families would think about doing something.
What sort of thing, miss?
Well, like getting your dad to insulate the loft, or taking your next holiday by train instead of flying, or buying energy-saving light bulbs.
We're thinking of using our car less. I'm going to cycle to school.
That's fantastic, Jemima. Now, no pressure at all, but it'd be great to get a sense of how many of you might do this. Just a rough percentage. That's fantastic! And those not? Philip and Tracy. That's fine, that's absolutely fine. Your own choice. Okay, class, thank you so much for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, just before you go, I just need to press this little button here. Now, everybody, please remember to read chapters 5 and 6 on volcanoes and glaciation. Except for Philip and Tracy, of course.
Right, just want to check on that 10-10 thing. Had some brilliant ideas from lots of you how the firm can cut down emissions by 10%. Just quick show of hands, everyone who wants to get involved. Great, that's nearly everybody. And yeah, just for the record, no pressure. Those who aren't quite convinced about it yet. Cool, it's no problem. Your choice. Okay, so those of you planning something here or at home should probably get working on it. Oh, gorgeous. Those of you who aren't, excellent. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Well, hello everyone. It's great to be back here at Spurs. So many happy memories for me. Anyway, tell me something. What is this 10-10 thing the club is doing?
Well, it means that we're trying to cut our carbon emissions by 10% this year, and Tottenham Hotspur Football Club was the first to sign up.
We've changed the floodlights at White Hart Lane, so low energy. Lots of our fans are coming to matches on buses, trains, bikes and stuff, rather than coming by car.
I see. Whatever, I wouldn't do it. It seems like distraction from football to me.
That's just fine, David. You don't have to join in, just ignore it. No pressure. Right, lads, let's do some penalties.
10-10. Hundreds of thousands of people, schools, businesses, hospitals, movie stars, knitting circles, scout troops, presidents and governments, all tackling climate change in more than 40 countries. Care to join us? No pressure.
Is that okay?
Sounded great to me. Thanks,
okay.
Gillian.
Happy to help.
So what are you thinking of doing for 10-10 yourself?
What, are you kidding me? I thought that by doing this voiceover, that was my contribution.
Right. No, absolutely. No pressure.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Jesus.
I can't take this PSA seriously at all. The blood looks like tomato sauce, and the people who push the button all act like they didn't just commit mass murder, while the others standing around are traumatized like the supervillain sickos they are. And the ending is just so unexpected no matter how many times you watch it. I don't care if this is a bad PSA. This is comedy frickin' gold. Yeah, laugh it up. I think it's pretty clear why this PSA is on the list already. They say no pressure, but yeah. Guys, I think there's pressure. That's the funny part! Yeah, this PSA got so much backlash at the environmentalist groups that formerly sided with the 10-10 campaign started distancing themselves from the campaign. Understandably so. Sorry, 10-10, but I don't think threatening someone's life is going to make them want to join your cause. In fact, You'll only lose more people by doing this. Play it back! Play it back! I want to watch it again! No, Adam. Next entry. You're no fun. This is my countdown.
You know what? Yeah.
The gracer?
Thank you, sure. Dear God, thank you for the turkey we're about to eat, and for the turkey farms where they pack them into dark, tiny little sheds for their whole lives. Thank you for when they burn their feathers off while they're still alive, and for when turkey gets kicked around like a football and killed by people who think it's fun to stomp on their little turkey heads. And special thanks for all the chemicals and dirt and poop that's in the turkey we're about to eat. Oh, and thank you for rainbows. Amen. Let's eat.
Oh, God, please, no. Don't try and make a literal child spread your message. This is disgusting. God, she is talking so much woke shit. Who invited this girl to Thanksgiving? Do you even know what woke means, Adam? No, I do not. Of course you don't. Yeah, having a kid spread your bullshit message is not a good idea, PETA. I feel so bad for her. She really doesn't deserve this. I just hope she's doing okay now and has cut ties with PETA. How could anyone even eat Thanksgiving dinner after that prayer? Can we kick her out, please?
You look at me when I'm talking to you! Look at me! Is this what you want? Are you useless woman? Look at what you made me do! Look at me! Shut your mouth! What did you got? No! Yeah! Cry!
This PSA. The exact PSA that compares domestic violence, child abuse, elder abuse, and bullying to cooking an already dead fish. How very tasteful of you, PETA. Not! I really do think that's safe to say that child abuse, domestic violence, elder abuse, and bullying are much bigger problems than watching someone eat a fish. This PSA just comes off as disrespectful to people who went through all that crap. Almost like they don't even matter. Well, damn, I knew that PETA was stupid, but I didn't think they were fucking brain dead. That's it. When I get back to heaven, I'm gonna record myself eating ribs, post it on Twitter, and tag PETA. Let's see how they like that. So, you mean to tell me that this was an unskippable ad on YouTube? What, did the dumbass site not bother to look into the ad more before putting it on videos, including ones made for kids? This has to be a crime, right? We get sued for nearly bursting our eardrums, right, Kataka? Trust me, Adam. I'm just as surprised as you are. Yep, that's right. This was an unskippable ad on YouTube back in 2019, and now I absolutely have no idea what YouTube was thinking either. This PSA and controversy was so bad that people started putting out warnings to avoid the ad at all costs and mute the video and report it. Thus, to this day, this has been dubbed to be the most poorly thought out ad on all of YouTube. really didn't think I would have to talk about this PSA again for another long while. You know, it's not every day you see a PSA that encourages suicide. I'm almost kind of impressed it's made it through the idea board, but also kind of grossed out at the same time. I guess I get what they're trying to say, that cigarettes are expensive and that you're paying to have them kill you slowly. But I'm sure they could have gotten that message across without unintentionally encouraging suicide. This PSA is just poorly made and very tone deaf, especially to people who lost their loved ones to suicide.
Almost 400 years ago, African Americans were brought to this continent in chains. Stripped of their dignity, torn from their families, they never surrendered till they were free. Don't dishonor them by becoming a slave to heroin, cocaine, and crack. Make no mistake, drug abuse is the new slavery.
Well, damn, what is this, the 1700s? Although I despise this PSA, I will say it had a good idea. On paper. Basically saying that you'll become so addicted to drugs that you'll become a slave. But I can name so many better ways they could have gotten this message across without being so racist. Not to mention the stereotypical music playing in the background. Sorry, but I just think the comparison between slavery in the 1700s and drug abuse is a bit insensitive. Oh boy, do I have a lot to say about this PSA. This might be by far the most stupid, tone-deaf, offensive PSA anyone has ever made. Not only did they show real footage of the Columbine school shooting, which was still fresh on everyone's minds when this PSA was released, but the reason why they did this was because they wanted to make one of the most stupidest arguments ever, that video games cause violence. Look, SWR, I might like playing a bit of GTA here and there. That doesn't mean I'm gonna become a psychopathic serial killer once I reach my 30s. Just because you play a video game doesn't mean you're going to become that thing in the future. As the saying goes, if Cooking Mama doesn't make me a professional chef, then a bit of GTA won't make me a raging serial killer and rapist. Okay, maybe Hatsune Miku Project Diva might turn me into a music fanatic, and some Sonic games have helped me to achieve more confidence in myself. Nerd. Says the one who played Hello Kitty Island Adventures on a Twitch stream last night. Nuh-uh, you have no proof of that. I play manly games, like Genshin Impact. Uh-huh.
I am autism. I'm visible in your children, but if I can help it, I am invisible to you until it's too late. I know where you live, and guess what? I live there too. I hover around all of you. I know no color barrier, no religion, no morality, no currency. I speak your language fluently, and with every voice I take away, I acquire yet another language. I work very quickly. I work faster than pediatric AIDS, cancer, and diabetes combined. And if you are happily married, I will make sure that your marriage fails. Your money will fall into my hands, and I will bankrupt you for my own self-gain. I don't sleep, so I make sure you don't either. I will make it virtually impossible for your family to easily attend a temple, a birthday party, a public park, without a struggle, without embarrassment, without pain. You have no cure for me. Your scientists don't have the resources, and I relish their desperation. Your neighbors are happier to pretend that I don't exist, of course, until it's their child. I am autism. I have no interest in right or wrong. I derive great pleasure out of your loneliness. I will fight to take away your hope. I will plot to rob you of your children and your dreams. I will make sure that every day you wake up, you will cry, wondering who will take care of my child after I die. And the truth is, I am still winning, and you are scared. And you should be. I am autism. You ignored me. That was a mistake.
And to autism I say,
I am a father,
a mother, a grandparent,
brother,
a sister.
We will spend every waking hour trying to weaken you.
We don't need sleep because we will not rest until you do.
Family can be much stronger than autism ever anticipated, and we will not be intimidated by you, nor will the love and strength of my community.
I am a parent riding towards you, and you can push me off this horse time and time again, but I will get up, climb back on, and ride on with the message.
Autism, you forget who we are. You forget who you are dealing with. You forget the spirit of mothers and daughters and fathers and sons.
We are
the United Kingdom. United States.
We are Argentina.
We are Russia.
We are the European Union.
We are the United Nations.
We are coming together in all climates.
We call on all faiths. We search with technology
and voodoo,
prayer and
herbs, genetic studies,
and a growing awareness you never anticipated.
We have had challenges, but we are the best when overcoming them.
We speak the only language that matters, love for our children.
Our capacity to love is greater than your capacity to overwhelm.
Autism is naive.
You are alone. We are a community of warriors.
We have a voice. You think because some of our children cannot speak, we cannot hear them? That is autism's weakness.
You think that because my child lives behind a wall, I am afraid to knock it down with my bare hands?
You have not properly been introduced to this community of parents and grandparents, of siblings and friends and school teachers, therapists, pediatricians and scientists.
Autism, if you are not scared, you should be.
When you came for my child, you forgot.
You came for me.
Autism, are you listening?
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What do I even say about this PSA that hasn't already been said to death in the past? Should I talk about how they wrongly portray autism as an incurable disease worse than cancer? Or maybe how autism will apparently ruin the lives of you and others around the world? Or maybe the fact that they portray autistic people as nuisances rather than actual people? Everyone watching this video, don't listen to what this PSA says. Autism is not a disease, nor can it be cured. It's a developmental condition characterized by differences in communication, behavior, and social interactions, affecting individuals in unique ways, and it's lifelong. You can manage it, sure, but you can't get rid of it. There is no cure, and there never will be a cure. The only thing you can do about autism is love your child unconditionally. They'll need your extra support from time to time. That doesn't mean they will never make it in life. I know a lot of people with autism have done many great things in the past, and your child could be one of them too. It doesn't matter whether they have a neurodivergent disorder or not. They're still perfect. And if you love them unconditionally, no matter what, you're great. Thank you. Oh, wow, Kataka, how heartfelt. Woohoo, I might actually start crying. But in all seriousness, yeah, this PSA is terrible. Stupidest PSA to exist. What? I might be rash sometimes, but I'm not brain dead. And there you have it, my top 20 picks for the most controversial PSAs. I hope you enjoyed this countdown. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and a comment saying you enjoy it. And if you want, maybe even subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. I always try to get at least one video out a month for y'all. And if there's nothing left to say, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next month. This is Kataka Heathrose and Adam the Angel signing off. And that's a wrap Awesome job, me. And you know what, Adam? You weren't that bad of a co-host. I don't know if you would want to, but maybe we could do this again sometime? Huh? Bull! You've been double-crossed by the amazing Adam the Angel! While we were doing the countdown and when you were talking, I took it upon myself to grab every cable you have, put them all in a pile, and tangle them up! Good luck trying to find your wires you need now, bitch! Oh, wow. What a travesty. Oh, and I also pissed on your Zooble plushie. It's mine now, bitch!